There is something special about celebrating life's moments here in Kentucky. Birthdays, anniversaries, or bucket list trips. And sometimes the best thing you can do is let someone else take the wheel. For Heather's birthday. That someone was Bob White of Kentucky Guides. And what we discovered is that he offers more than a ride. He offers an experience.
2011, I started working with Bourbon Tours, and I enjoyed it. I got to show off my home state and, really flaunt Kentucky, all the best of it. And so I fell in love with that pretty quick. I decided to do my own thing, focused on smaller groups, and this is my comfort zone right here. I want to have a good day too.
This is Kentucky Guides, and this is Neat Adventures. From the moment we stepped into the van, we knew this was not just a tour. Bob brings a rare mix of knowledge, personality, and hospitality that makes you feel like you have your own personal historian in the driver's seat. He listens, he adapts, and he builds the day around you.
Less is more. If you have less than 10 people, you can at least stay on time. Less than 8 people, you can even be a little nimble and add an extra stop here and there as time allows. Some of the best experiences are not planned. They're not booked and paid for in advance, but they happen when you have a little extra wiggle room in your day to allow time to stop and smell the 4 roses or visit Glenn's Creek.
That philosophy changed our entire birthday trip. What could have been a simple distillery run became a meaningful, flexible adventure. This is where Bob shines. He knows these roads, these hills, these streams. To him, the entire state is a living museum. And as you travel from one place to another, the stories come alive.
We owe a lot to the Native Americans. We wouldn't have corn had it not been for the Native Americans spending thousands of years selective breeding and all this stuff. Corn needs humans. It's not a natural crop. And likewise, without the Native Americans' help, we wouldn't have all these trails from Salt Lake to Salt Lake.
Moments like this stay with you. You do not just see Kentucky, you understand it. Where you go with Bob is entirely up to you. Big names, small gems, craft distillers, historic ruins, the distilleries are the backdrop. What makes the day special is Bob's ability to cut through the noise and show you the real story of bourbon.
Well, as you know, Bo, there's a lot of marketing BS in the bourbon world. It's really simple stuff, it's barrel-aged, corn-based, American-made whiskey. But of course, we've come up with all kinds of terminology and people getting really carried away. And a lot of it is complete BS. So I have some stickers and some signs for my vans that say No B.S. Bourbon Tours. That's like my favorite stop. It's not even a distillery. It's the barrel factory. And then they'll do a tour somewhere and they're like, oh, I get it now. It rings a bell when they're finally hearing it from a distillery tour guide that, oh, all the magic is in the barrel.
And that is what sets Kentucky Guides apart. You do not get the polished scripts and curated talking points. You get honesty, curiosity, and the truth behind what makes Kentucky bourbon what it is. As the day wrapped up, we toasted Heather's birthday. Not just because of the places we visited, but because Bob made the day feel personal and meaningful. It felt like time well spent with friends, guided by someone who genuinely loves this state and its history. Kentucky Guides is more than a tour company. It is a doorway into Kentucky's history, culture, and craft. Bob gives you stories, context, and experiences you would never find on your own. Whether it is a birthday, an anniversary, or a day you simply want to remember, Bob will build something tailored just for you. This has been Neat Adventures. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious, take the scenic route, and always drink neat.